What's up guys? Today I don't have any face makeup on, but I do have my eyes and my eyebrows on, and I'm just gonna go in and talk about two different products that are amazing and practically the same thing. Just one's $38 and one is $14.95, and they work fantastically the same. And I'm going to show you what it is, and I know you're going to know what it is just from looking at it. It's the Becca Backlight Filter Priming Filter, and then the Physicians Formula Spotlight Illuminating Primer. Like, they didn't even try to make it look like it wasn't a dupe. They're both in this glass bottle with a frosted glass bottle and a metal lid. What I'm going to do with it today is kind of just put it on half and half and tell you about them and kind of just let you know that this is such a great dupe, and I'm so sorry that I spent $38, although I do like the Becca one as well, so really it's not that bad. Since we're doing half-half, I'm not going to put too much product on my hand here. So this right here is the Physicians Formula Spotlight Primer, and this one is the Becca Backlight Primer. And there is a little bit of a difference off the bat, and it's going to be that this one, the Becca one's a little bit more champagne-like, and this one's a little bit more peach champagne-like. The Physicians Formula is a little bit more of a lighter texture, like a more liquidy texture, while the Becca one, I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of just like holding its own shape better. But once you actually apply it to the face, they look so identical, they feel so identical, and they both just make your pores minimize, and then they also make you glow in such a pretty way. So the way I apply it is just with my hands. It's just my primer, and I apply it all over. Ooh, my forehead's about to be super glowy. So both of these products are cruelty-free. The one thing that the Physicians Formula claims that the Becca one doesn't claim is that it is gluten-free. Meanwhile, Becca doesn't claim that anything specifically is gluten-free. I'm sure some things are, but they don't claim it. So I have this side, the Physicians Formula. It claims to be like blurring and illuminating, and that is definitely what it looks like. My pores look pretty blurred out, and I look very, very glowy, if you can tell. On occasions when I don't wear any foundation, but I want to have some really nice radiating, glowy skin, I'll go ahead and put this on and kind of just leave my house like this. Or if anything, I'll pop on like my Wet n Wild Cushion Foundation right over it, just really lightweight coverage, and just head out my house like... it just looks so pretty. So now I'm going into the Becca one, and the one thing that the Physicians Formula claims that the Becca one does not, aside from the gluten-free I guess, is that the Physicians Formula, it doesn't state what it has in it, but it claims to be anti-aging. It has like anti-aging actives or something in the product. The smell of it's different. The Becca one definitely has some type of like fragrance in it. I think it smells a little bit nicer. It smells like a little bit citrusy almost, and they both apply really, really well. The way that the Physicians Formula applies is a little bit not as smooth, but the way that your face ends up looking and the makeup goes over it is identical, so that's why I think it is a great dupe. Although, again, like the formula was slightly different, but it's just such a great dupe. Let's put that away. Okay, so again, this is the Physicians Formula side, and then this is the Becca side. They both look so great, and they just leave the skin with this really nice natural radiance glow, and neither of them are like glittery. They're just this super pretty shine on your face, and it literally looks identical. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish applying my makeup here with you and kind of just talk to you about the products still here. It won't be too much longer of a video. In fact, I might not even get my face makeup done by the time I finish telling you about them and telling you which one I would actually recommend. Here I'm going in with my e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation in Sand, and I'll buff it in with a sponge here in a moment. But I was going to tell you to buy either one, whichever one floats your boat, because I think they're just so great. Both of them are great. But then right now I just like, I don't know why, I was like, let me double check something, and I checked it again just to make sure that I was like talking about all the claims and stuff. But it says that the Physicians Formula has vitamins A and E, Becca one only says it has vitamin E. So Physicians Formula has got an extra vitamin in there, and then they also claim to have some age-defying agents or age-defying actives. And they put that next to the vitamin, and vitamin A is pretty age-defying or like anti-aging. So I'm not sure if they specifically mean that like the vitamin A is the age-defying agents or not, but if it does have that, that's just another thing that the Becca one doesn't have. Both of them do claim to have like pearl fragments to give you this beautiful glow, but the Physicians Formula one claims to have a 5 blend pearl. Not that that really matters. They both give you such a flawless, beautiful, radiating look. I feel like I can't talk because I'm near my eyebrows and I don't want to stamp over them. What did I just do? I'm gonna dip into my Tarte Hamptons Weekender palette here and kind of just bronze up my face a little bit and kind of contour lightly. But honestly, after like hearing that, I would probably say just buy the Physicians Formula one. And honestly, if you weren't looking for the brand in general, even without that, I would say buy the Physicians Formula one as well. They both wear the same underneath the makeup. They both wear the same not over makeup, but without makeup. And they both make your pores minimized and you just look super glowy and pretty. And honestly, $14.95 is pricey for the drugstore, but $14.95 for basically the Becca primer with another brand on it is just such a steal, because that thing is $38 and I felt kind of bad after I bought it because I realized I had a freaking dupe for it. I was actually like walking through the store and I saw it like on the display and I was like, is that the Becca? And then I looked at it and I was like, it's not the Becca. And what really threw me off was the cap. Okay, well, I'm kind of done here. I do have to keep finishing up my face, but I don't have anything else to say about the primers. So I'm gonna let you go here. If you want to check out more of my videos, go ahead and click there. And if you want to subscribe, go ahead and click up there. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed watching.